What's up everybody and welcome to The Fight Franchise and our preview and prediction of the main event of UFC 301, which is Alexandre Pantoja taking on Steve Erceg for the undisputed flyweight title. This is, when it first got announced, quite a meme matchup. No one really saw it coming. Pantoja's kind of beat Royval and Moreno, and then they Royval beat Moreno, which kind of counteracted whoever the next title contender was going to be. There was no real kind of front runner, and Mikhaev and Steve Erceg fought on the same fight night card, and it was kind of whoever had the better performance would get the title shot. Steve Erceg got a brilliant KO over Matt Schnell, and now he has been bumped up into the main event of UFC 301, taking on Alexandre Pantoja for the undisputed UFC flyweight title. This is an interesting matchup, a bit of a meme matchup by some fans. But honestly, if you were going to say to me, of all the fighters in the division, who poses the biggest threat to Alexandre Pantoja, I'd actually say Steve Erceg is one of those guys. I don't think he poses the biggest threat, but he's definitely up there. Let's kind of look into this fight and the kind of breakdown of both guys. We'll start off with kind of the tail of the tape, though. Let me just load this up for you. Tail of the tape. So, Alexandre Pantoja, undisputed champion, 27 wins, 5 losses. Steve Erceg, 12 wins, 1 loss. 5'5", Alexandre Pantoja, 5'8", Steve Erceg. Both same weight, similar reach, and longer leg reach, Steve Erceg. So, significant height advantage for Steve Erceg, which bodes well for him in the striking and definitely the striking defense for when Alexandre Pantoja is going to be pressing forward and looking for big shots. You know, he can use his frame and kind of frame away from Alexandre Pantoja, who loves to kind of wing massive punches and throw and give his all. Let's kind of look at the tail of the tape. Steve Erceg, not tail of the tape, sorry, the kind of history. Steve Erceg used to fight, obviously, in Australia in Eternal MMA, where he was the flyweight champion. He joined the UFC on short notice, beat David Dvorak at UFC 289, beat Alessandro Costa at UFC 295. Both of these were 3-round decisions where he showed great levels of MMA, and including the 289 win, he was performance of the night. And then just recently, brilliant KO, brutal KO over Matt Schnell, where he smashed him and dropped him to the ground like a sack of potatoes. Alexandre Pantoja, on the other hand, his recent record, one hell of a streak. After his loss to Askar Askarov, beat Manel Kape, Brandon Royval, Alex Perez, Brandon Moreno, and then Brandon Royval again. So, and if you go through his history, KO'd Matt Schnell, Wilson Hayes, Brandon Moreno 3 times, you know, he's only been unstuck 3 times in this division. It seems like now, before he was always ready, I feel like, for the title. He just never broke through, but finally he's broke through. And since Demetrius Johnson, I think he's got the best chance of being a long reigning champion in this division, and I think Pantoja's definitely got the chance to do that. How do I think this fight is going to go? This is where a lot of people call it a meme matchup, but Steve Erceg has a brilliant chance. Why? Steve Erceg is very well-rounded. If you're going, for example, a lot of people think because of Steve Erceg's success and his Matt Schnell KO that he's a knockout artist. He's actually not. Steve Erceg he's known for his submissions and his grappling. If you look at his record before he got to the UFC, he has 6 wins by submission. So he's well known for his grappling. So if this fight hits the ground, I don't think he'll submit Pantoja. I think Pantoja will have very good grappling, defense as well. I think they'll both nullify each other in that sense. But will Pantoja be able to bully him on the ground? I think he can. Pantoja will be able to bully him on the ground. But will Steve Erceg have not the strength, but the technique to kind of get out the positions and take this fight back onto the feet? Because on the feet, I think it's more 50-50 than you think. I think Steve Erceg has really good striking, and he's really just a fundamentally sound MMA fighter. Whereas Alexandre Pantoja He's a bit chaotic, he's a bit wild and a bit reckless. And that recklessness we've seen, yes, it's brilliant when he goes to war against Moreno and these other guys, but he gets tired, and he gets tired really fast. Look, I believe how this fight will start. Alexandre Pantoja, he's going to be in the home crowd and he's going to want to make a statement. He's going to come out like a bat out of hell. He's going to come out looking for big punches. And I reckon he's going to be looking for a submission early on. I feel like he'll try and get Steve Erceg to the ground and try and take his back and choke him out quickly. Because I feel like Pantoja wants to turn around again fast and he wants to get out this fight unscathed. But I think Steve Erceg, his submission defense will hold up well. And this fight will go on into the 5 rounds. I think it will go to a decision. I think Brazil, hometown, it will be in Alexandre Pantoja's favour. I think Steve Erceg's going to have to rob the title. I think the one thing you're going to see is Alexandre Pantoja is going to pressure and kind of dictate the pace of the fight, which Steve Erceg can't let him do, because a couple of big punches, couple of big takedowns, couple of big moments, Pantoja is going to be stealing rounds. I thought Pantoja, after coming off the brilliant war with Moreno, did great against Royval, where he won that, unanimous decision, where he just kind of played it safe and got a title defense under his belt, where it wasn't the most exciting fight, but he used his grappling, he used his striking, he used his wrestling to his advantage, and then just didn't coast to a victory, but won quite a easy victory. But that being said, he got tired at the end of that Royval fight. It was like Royval was having success on the feet, and that's where Steve Erceg can take advantage. But the problem is Pantoja is a lot like, there's a few of these guys in the UFC who've got unreal chins. You look at like someone like Dan Ige, Max Holloway. Pantoja's up there, man. The guy's never been, he's been beat, but he's never been finished, man. He's got a chin like iron. You can smash a baseball bat off his head and it's going to struggle to put him away. And I think Steve Erceg is going to kind of struggle to put him away. He's one tough Brazilian, Alexandre Pantoja is, which is why I think he's going to win the decision. I don't think it's going to be a whitewash as people think it is. I think Steve Erceg is going to put up a hell of a fight, because I think he's going into enemy territory. He's the number 10 ranked guy. He is a complete underdog in this fight. No one's given him a chance. Everyone's using that meme from that Disney movie to say what he looks like. But he just seems like such a chill dude and such a chill character. Like, the moment's not going to get to him. The Brazilian crowd's not going to get to him. Steve Erceg don't care about that. He's just like this relaxed personality. And he's not going to fight fire with fire, which is where I think some people will lose in these kind of circumstances, where the Brazilian crowd, Alexandre Pantoja, is going to kind of go at him and he's going to go back. He's just going to be like, yeah, whatever, I'm just going to chill out and then fight my fight. Because sometimes that is the best method. Look at someone like Leon Edwards when Colby Covington riled him up. Yes, he could have got really mad and thrown himself off his game, but he didn't. He just kind of stayed relaxed, coasted to an easy victory against Colby Covington. Where do I think, if there is a possibility, Steve Erceg can have a chance to win? It's going to be in the grappling, I think. If Steve Erceg can exploit a position and try and get a submission, that's where I think he's going to get it. Because I don't think a decision's going to be tough for him to win. He's going to have to go to war, but I think any decision will go his Pantoja's way, because it's in Brazil. But if you look at the success and his submissions, for Steve Erceg, guillotine, rear naked choke, rear naked choke, rear naked choke, guillotine, rear naked choke. Loves attacking the neck. If he can take this into the later rounds, when Alexandre Pantoja is tired, the fight goes to the ground. Because one thing about Alexandre Pantoja when he's tired, he's sloppy. He throws sloppy punches, gets sloppy in the grappling. He just toughs it out where he can just eke out the decision at the end. If Steve Erceg can maintain throughout this fight and keep his stamina up and keep his composure up, I feel like if his path to victory is a submission late in the fight, the 4th or 5th round, I just think Alexandre Pantoja will be too wary in the early rounds. But 4th or 5th round, if he can get a submission, that's how I think it's going to go. But I don't think it's going to go that way. I do believe, and here's my bold prediction. How old is he? Steve Erceg is 28. He's still young. I do believe this won't be the last time we see Steve Erceg in a title fight. I do believe he's got potential to become a world champion. I just think in the era of Alexandre Pantoja, I predicted Pantoja to hold the title until the end of the year. I'm sticking with my guns. I think he holds the title until the end of the year. But Steve Erceg will be in the title picture again soon. But that being said, I'm going to go with Alexandre Pantoja winning this fight by a 5-round decision. I just think he's going to have too much in the power department and the toughness to kind of stifle Steve Erceg. And this is going to be a big step up for Steve Erceg when he's going to see the difference between fighting, these non-ranked guys and these low-ranked guys to a world champion and pound-for-pound best fighter in the world. And I just think Pantoja is going to kind of not mop the floor with him, but he's going to do his business, be the stronger guy, be the bully, and kind of put Steve Erceg in his place and defend the title in Brazil. It's just a shame that they have to follow UFC 300. I feel like they're being set up for failure because this pay-per-view isn't going to do that great. That's why they're trying to get Jose Aldo out of retirement. But let's hope Pantoja has a successful defense. August, September, he turns around, and then December, November, he turns around 3 title defenses, because that's what we need from these champions right now. There's a lot of inactivity from champs. We want 3 title defenses because that's how you become fighter of the year. That's how you make the money, and that's how you grow in the fans' eyes. Look at your Brazilian counterpart, Alex Pereira. The reason he's become a fan favourite, yes, he's an amazing kickboxer. Activity. He just keeps busy, keeps fighting, keeps us entertained. Let us know your prediction down in the comments below. Are you riding with Alexandre Pantoja to win, or are you with Steve Erceg? I know a lot of fans are going to be with Steve Erceg just for the meme. But put your predictions down in the comments below. How do you think this fight's going to go? Who do you think's going to win? And just for the record, I know I didn't upload a UFC 300 prediction, but I got them wrong as well. When I did predict them, I thought Jamal Hill was going to win, and I thought Justin Gaethje was going to beat Max Holloway. So for predictions this year, I don't think I predicted DDP to win. I got Ilya wrong. I got Dustin Poirier wrong. I got Sean O'Malley wrong. I got Hill wrong, and I got Gaethje wrong. I know I didn't post those vids, but I got them wrong. So one prediction right. I got Dricus Du Plessis right. So let us know down your prediction in the comments below. Leave a like if you've enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more MMA and fight content coming soon. Let us know what kind of videos you want me to make, or any kind of things you want to do, or what you want to see. And we hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you in the next one.